Hey everyone, this is Jerome. Daily Crypto Chasing is coming to you live from Bangkok, guys. We got the brilliant alien in the house. It's official. It's so good. We're going to be talking about this. It looks like we're getting some good data, some good news coming out from the federal government, guys. So we got the Prowler, and he's also going to be coming out at 10:30, guys. And it looks like also the markets have opened, so we're going to be talking about that and much more. Remember, everything you see here is not financial advice, just OG in the house expressing my opinion. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So let's get it. Let's go down the crypto rabbit hole together. I would appreciate it. You would appreciate it. So let's get it. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so fine. It's really good to have some really good positive news out there. Please go back and watch all my other videos. I appreciate it. And guys, do consider to become a member. I would love it because we've got a private WhatsApp group. You're going to love it. So let's take a look what's going on with the markets right now. So right now, the S&P 500 has opened up a little change, as you guys know. We're seeing the Dow is slightly in the greeny, and we're seeing that the S&P 500 is also just neutral. So we're seeing everything neutral right now. But if we take a look at what's going on with crypto right now, crypto is up, guys. We're seeing right now that Bitcoin is up about 0.64%. We're seeing Ethereum is down. So the old coins are not doing so good. So we'll have to wait and see. But we do have some positive news out there. We're going to be talking about that. What does that all mean, guys? So watch this video to the end. Guys, don't miss a beat. Don't miss a trick. Some other good news is happening right now. We're seeing that the daily on-chain data flow is looking very good. We're seeing more Bitcoin flowing off exchanges. As you guys can see here, minus $233 million of the Bitcoin flew off exchange. So that is positive. We're seeing that Ethereum also $87.4 million worth of Ethereum flowing off exchanges. And we're seeing more Tether going onto exchange. So that is pretty good. So what does all that mean, guys? What does all that mean? What problems does that solve? Well, what does that mean? We have $514 million worth of Tether going onto exchanges. We have $253 million worth of Bitcoin going off exchanges. And we have about $53 million worth of Ethereum also flowing off exchanges. So what that means is people are pushing Tether onto exchanges. People are buying, guys. Why are people buying? Well, the smart money is doing the opposite. So when the market is, when the retail investors, the Joe Nancy's and the Joe Public, when they're panicking, when they're wetting the bed, and they're thinking that crypto is going to go to zero, what's happening out there? The smart money, the people who have been in this business for a long time, and the whales, the whales, they're buying, guys. So buy. And we're also going to talk about, what is my strategy? What is my strategy? Very simple about how you can create life-changing wealth. We're going to be talking about that as well. So guys, keep on keeping on. What else is coming in right now? Let's take a look at this. This is also coming in. Wow. So here is the positive data that's coming out. You can see now that the core PCE, and remember, the core PCE is one of the favorite indicators of the Fed out there. They like to use this much better than the PCE, the inflation data. So the PCE slowed from 4.8% year on year to 4.6 year on year, and the market is cheering the end of inflation. So right now you're seeing that the whole market is bored and needs a perspective. So right now, you guys need to keep an eye on the bigger picture. Keep this in mind. The Fed needs 2% target. Longer it stays up, the markets get better. The more they keep tightening. So what this means is that there's going to be more tightening, absolutely more tightening out there. That is guaranteed out there. So from that perspective, it ain't over. Inflation ain't over, but this is a step in the right direction. I mean, is this number real? I don't know. Is this number a little bit fudgy out there? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will absolutely tell, guys. So what else is coming in right now? We're also seeing this coming in as well. And you can see this is pretty huge as well. This is from Stock Money Lizards, and what they're talking about. Every cycle has its own accumulation zone. That is true, the red area below the white line. So you can see here, this has been accumulation zone, this has been accumulation zone, accumulation. And you can see that in each cycle, there's always been accumulation zone, and we're seeing a huge accumulation zone now. So this oversold area is when BTC is considered cheap, is marked exactly by the crossing of the 10 and 100-day EMA, so moving average. So right now you can see these were areas where Bitcoin was considered cheap, and this is accumulation zone. This is an area where Bitcoin was considered cheap, accumulation zone. And we're seeing the same thing happening right now, that the end of the accumulation zone is coming for Bitcoin, and after we have the end of accumulation zone, you saw a nice rise. We had a bit of a dump, and then here you see cycle 3, which we just completed. We saw a double top, and now we're in accumulation. So a lot of people are saying that this whole cycle 3, this whole bull run area from 2021, it's not over. it's not, a lot of people saying it's not over. This is just accumulation, and then we're going to continue uppity up, up. So I did talk about in my previous video that we could be seeing the altcoin season coming in 6 to 8 weeks from now. So go back and watch that other video, guys. Don't miss that one. What else is coming in right now? We're also seeing, this is good for Dogecoin, Japan, just in Japan, to review cryptocurrency taxes to stop startups leaving. So this is pretty huge, guys. You know, as you guys can see, you know, if a community or a country has levies too many taxes on startups, people are not going to go there. So Japan wants to basically have more startups, have more intellectual property growing, incubating. So this is pretty good news from Japan. So way to go, Japan. And that's what we need. We need to encourage startups. We need to encourage things happening. So guys, just in Venezuela, currency has dropped a whopping 35% against the US dollar this week. OMG. And Bitcoin fixes this, guys. And speaking about Bitcoin, if you guys want to create life-changing wealth, here it is, very simple. You got to do a couple things. 1, dollar cost average. 2, hodl, wait for life-changing wealth, and take profits. So I'll repeat that. Dollar cost average, hodl, take profits. Dollar cost average, hodl, take profits. So what does that mean? Well, dollar cost averaging is basically very simple. You say to yourself, I'm going to buy X amount of Bitcoin on this day, every week, every month, every year, every 6 months, every minute, every second. That depends on you. I've talked about that in my previous videos. And what you do is you do that, and you consistently do that, because if you try to times the tops and the bottoms, it's like throwing a knife in the air and trying to catch the handle. 50% of the time you may catch the handle, fantastic. But the other 50%, you're going to catch the blade and you're going to get cut. It's impossible to time the tops. It's impossible to time the bottoms with 100% accuracy. So that's why a lot of experienced people in this business, and not only crypto but also stocks, what they do is they dollar cost average, and they buy and buy and buy on a regular basis. But the other important thing is you've got to learn to take profits. Like I've talked about in previous videos, if you have $100, when it goes up to $200, what you do is you take your initial investment out. Good. Leave that $100 in. When that doubles again to $200, you take another $100 out. And then the money you're taking out, you don't just, you know, cash out. What you, of course, if you got expenses and all that kind of stuff, definitely you gotta feed yourself, right? But if you don't have to, what you can do is recycle that back in and buy again a DCA. So that's how it goes. Rinse and repeat. And you guys, you know, a lot of people are worried about what is Powell the Prowler going to say? What is Gary Gensler doing? What are the macroeconomics doing? What is all this, you know, crapola that's going on? If you dollar cost average, you don't care about that, because when you dollar cost average, you're basically looking at a long-term scenario, and you have the mentality of, yea, as I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil, because I'm the meanest person in the valley. And all of this, you know, all of this macroeconomic noise that's going around on a daily, a weekly, even a monthly or quarterly basis, you don't care, because you have a long-term vision, your long-term plan for creating and building life-changing wealth. And that's what I've been doing. And I started out with nothing, and now that nothing has gone into like big stuff. So that's what you want to going to do. And a lot of people say, well, I only got $10 a month. I only got $10 a week. You've got to start small. Start. The key hardest thing to do is start. The second hardest thing to do is to be disciplined. The third hardest thing to do is take emotion. Don't get emotional about this, because if you get emotional and everything goes down, you're going to panic sell and you're going to lose your shirt. Because what a lot of retail investors do time and time again is they buy too high and they sell too low, and they end up losing, and they've got like an attention span of like 2 days. If they buy something and then 2 days later it's not going up, they're like crazy. And they always think about in terms of the dollar value of the crypto they bought. Remember, you buy one Dogecoin, tomorrow it's still one Dogecoin. Even Dogecoin goes down from where it is now, it's 7 cents, it goes down to 3 cents. You still got one Dogecoin. But people tend to, you know, extrapolate the value in fiat. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a mistake. You'll just psych yourself out. So that's what's going on. What else is coming in right now? Well, I've also got this coming in. Just in, Amazon reportedly planning to announce a formal offer for today to acquire Electronic Arts. So this is pretty bullish. Gaming, multimedia, fantastic out there. That is cool beans. What else we got going in? You can see here the stock money leaders are talking about this huge Bitcoin descending wedge. And this is pretty descending broadening wedge. So it's a wedge that's going down and getting bigger, in case you guys don't speak English out there. And typically in 79% of the cases, this exit is bullish, woolish. So you're going to love it. I love it. So let's get it, guys. And guys and gals, if you're watching, I would appreciate a couple of things. One, smash the likes, subscribe, to give, look at the picture. Give super thanks to the channel. Show some love, show some support. I appreciate it. And don't forget to share this video. It's so important that you guys do that. Show some lovey out there. I appreciate it. Also, this just coming in. This is from Stock Money Ladies again. And you'll see we got 3 dots. We got a white dot, we got a black dot, a yellow. I'm colorblind. I'll start again. We got a black dot, we got a red dot, and we got a green dot. So, and what this really means, and this is a buy, hold, and sell strategy based on Fibonacci levels. Buy with the green cross. Okay, you can see the green cross here. Ding, 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 and sell with the red crosses. Ding, ding. Simple, right? Somebody tell me this doesn't look good. So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is in a green cross area, which means buying, guys. So this is a huge time to be buying. This is what the whales are doing. This is what smart money is doing. That's what I'm doing, not financial advice. Buy, dee, but buy. And I just thought this was kind of funny. This is some guy, going for a swim in the middle. Ka-chunk, boom. I mean, just watch this. My butt hurts. My butt hurts. My butthole hurts. Oh. So it is what it is. Let's take a look at DXY. The DXY is dumping right now. The DXY is down about 0.63%. So that's good news. That's going to take less pressure off the itty bitty baby. And also too, we're seeing that itty bitty baby right now is going up, guys. So it's looking pretty good. And Bitcoin is kind of forming this kind of upward trending line, and it's looking pretty good. And hopefully that we will continue on this line. The purple rain line is my support line. We're at $21,718. So that's looking pretty good. Also too, we got Bitcoin on the weekly. It's looking green. We've got this double bottom, bang, bang, bang. And this is often very bullish, and we could see ourselves getting up to $29,000 and to change. But we've got to get ourselves past $25,000 to do that. Let's take a look at right now. The price of Doge Warrior is still being supported at 0.0687. We haven't collapsed down, so that's looking pretty good. Now SHIBA is not doing as good. SHIBA has gone down about 13% from its high yesterday. It's actually down 6% today from yesterday. But often you'll see that when SHIBA we had a lot of burn, we had a lot of whales, but we also had a lot of retail investors who FOMO'd in. And FOMO rockets, they often go up and crash down because they run off. And so we did see people. We did see whales. They were bought in here. They took it to the top and then they sold. So that is what caused a lot of downward pressure on Shiba Inu. But we have seen a lot of retail investors got caught behind the 8 ball, and they did buy they probably FOMO'd in here, and they're probably underwater right now. So it is what it is. Don't FOMO in. Never buy when you have these huge green dildos here. Never buy on a huge green dildo, guys. Don't do that. Dumb. If you want to buy, if I'm going to buy, I buy on a red dildo. That's what I'm doing, guys. So that's what you want to do. Do the opposite of what everybody does, because retail investors, you'll see this and go, whoa, I'm going to FOMO in. That's what they do, and then it goes down and it fizzles out and they lose their shirt. So right now, Ethereum, it keeps tapping the $1,700 level. And it keeps getting rejected, so let's see how that's going. Let's take a look at the leverage. Aperzoiders in the house. Aperzoids in the house. So we're seeing right now $141 million worth of wreckage, about 48,000 traders. And I got a feeling we're going to be longs out there. So mainly long, so that is pretty good. That's going to send itty bitty up right now. Let's take a look at the markets. The markets is still kind of neutral out there, so it's anybody's guess. I don't know what the market's going to do right now. Let's take a look at the total market cap. We're seeing the total market cap right now is about 106 trillion, 42.54 billion, light. And we're seeing that the Bitcoin dominance is down. It's not down, it's neutral out there. Let's take a look at the Carnage in house. So we're seeing the biddies right now, it's at 0.23. And we're seeing that Ethereum is down. We're seeing BNB is down. We're seeing that most of the altcoins are down right now. But Bitcoin is still looking pretty good. So let's hope we can flip this green. We're seeing that the SHIBA is taking a beating right now, but overall we're seeing automatic is up. It's anybody's guess. I think we're waiting till 10:30 when the Jackson Hole, the prowler out there, does come out with his little speechowini out there. But I don't think it's going to be positive. I just think it's going to be much of the same, jargonese stuff. I think that's what's going to happen, guys. So it is what it is. So guys, go down there, boop the likes, smash the likes, follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to get the winkies. Buy the channel a coffee. We got the Dogecoin tippy jar, the Nano Ledger out there. And speaking about Nano Ledger, guys, do me a favor. If you have your crypto on an exchange or a lending platform, if you don't control the keys, you don't control the crypto. You could lose your crypto. Look at all the people that had their crypto on Celsius. They're out of there. So guys, go down there, check out my Now Ledger link. I appreciate it. Don't forget to get the merch gear up with the OG gear. Merch up. And guys, this is going to bring this video to a closey. So I want to say peace out. Have a great day. And don't panic out there. Follow my simple strategy. Follow my simple strategy for creating life-changing wealth. If you do that, you'll be successful. I am sure of it. That's what I have been doing. I have been successful. You can be successful. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay, guys? So remember one thing. If you do this, then you can say this: yea, as I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil, because I'm the meanest person in the valley, guys. Because you don't care about volatility. You don't care about any of that kind of stuff, because you're in it for the long term. So guys, I'll see you next one. Peace out.